that we see with our customers is our customers never say thank you or good job. They always say God bless you to us, and that is really heartwarming, right? To hear that from our customers. Hi, my name is Yashoda Karuturi. I'm the CEO of Hoovu Fresh.
And I'm Riya Karuturi, I'm the CTO. We started Hoovu as a fresh take on traditions, obviously the freshness of the flowers, but also just generally re-looking at that puja experience, right? We said that puja is supposed to be something that makes you feel peaceful and feel a lot of gratitude. Our traditions are really beautiful. So fresh take, not just in fresh flowers, but also helping you rediscover these traditions and revitalizing them in that way.
I saw my mom doing her daily puja, and that's when the idea really clicked. That this is how most Indians interact with flowers. But there was still no brand or large company that was trying to solve for this problem. There was a lot of breakages in the market. That's how we got interested in this and started Hoovu.
We saw what the potential of flowers was. A lot of people see flowers and they think small business. But then when we compared it to the puja flower industry, we found that it was operating in the same way that it had been operating for the last 3 to 4 decades. Not much had changed. That seemed like a huge gap to us.
The first thing we had to identify, right, like why were all these gaps there in the market? It really came down to freshness, as it does with most perishables, but it's so much more emphasized for flowers because these flowers only stay fresh for 2 or 3 days. So when we identified that root cause of freshness, then our entire energy was focused on how do we solve for freshness.
When we started out with an initial investment of 10 lakhs. We were extremely stingy with it. We were like, we can't be a high burn, move fast and break things kind of model. We want to go carefully and we want to make this last. I think for us also it was that we want to see this product succeed in the market, whether we're the ones doing it or somebody else.
So we work directly with farmers. We have over 500 farmers that we work with, and we procure the flowers from them right after harvest, which we're then able to pass on to our consumers. Before doing that, we do have our own processing and packaging techniques that we have developed that extends the shelf life of these flowers from the 2 days to 2 weeks. Welcome to our warehouse. This is where all the action happens. So the farmers come drop off their produce here. As you can see, there are different types of flowers that we get right after harvest, and then we take it to processing.
We've developed machinery that can also process these flowers and make the process much easier. So once the flowers are garlanded and processed, they then come in here. They get packaged, sanitized, flushed, everything in this machine. Through this machine, we're able to take your flowers from here to the final packaged product. This is some more of the custom machinery that we've built to process and pack these flowers and extend their shelf life.
So this is huge in terms of really redefining how we look at the fresh supply chain. And then it allows the customer to have the flowers for as long as they want and not have to worry about not offering the best flowers to God.
An important part of how we reduce wastage, of course, working with the farmers and our shelf life elongation. But another critical aspect is being tech enabled. We're able to maintain below 3% wastage, and that really helps our business a lot. So another great opportunity that we had was to be part of Shark Tank India Season 2. So when the opportunity came to us, it was very serendipitous. Someone from the Sony team reached out to us. And we thought it was a joke, we thought it was a spam thing, so we ignored it. But it really, they kind of followed up with us and we were like, okay, this is a great opportunity. When are we ever going to be on a reality television show in our lives? So going to Yashad Studios, all of that, sharing the story of what we've been building at Hoovu with our team, getting to see our team, seeing us on that big screen, it was just such a wonderful, beautiful moment. And I think we're blessed to have all of these great moments be a part of our journey.
When it comes to being a business owner, you are the face of the organization to your team, your consumers, your vendors, basically every stakeholder. There's really no space for your own fears to come in. So I think the biggest lesson that we've had to learn as business owners is really overcoming those internal inhibitions that we have. So even when we were doing Sony TV Shark Tank, I was very nervous. I was like, I don't know how to speak in Hindi well. I don't want to go up on stage and say something wrong. And I remember Riya telling me only one thing. Said, this is good for Hoovu, nothing else matters, right? So if it's good for Hoovu, we figure out how we make it work, because our internal fears should never be the reason that we don't do something that's actually going to benefit the company. And I think that focus and just having that North Star of what is good for the company as a whole, and we all work towards it and we all improve ourselves towards it, was the biggest learning and is continuously going to be a learning.